Oh man.
Oh. Hi, Joshy.
Kenneth. Hi, buddy.
You're
How we
on.
doing? I was gonna
I'm
unmute
good.
myself. I was gonna unmute myself,
Yeah.
and that, but Ikaika timed it perfectly. The
That's
Hawaiian
great.
hunk, the Prince of the Islands. I'm currently stuck at home. Amanda had an emergency appointment, and I'm Rosie's over there on her playmat, just making noises with a tambourine, and she's got this new, like, it's basically just a wooden Kleenex box. We're basically teaching her how to pull Kleenexes out of a box that she then just puts in her mouth. And then she also has this giraffe that she loves. But Ken, the biggest thing that has happened here, okay, is that Amanda has this like mini Xer ball. You know that material that like the Xer ball that became big and everybody's abs on, and then it just collects dust in the corner of the auditorium?
2 good sessions and you're done. Yeah.
Done. You're like, I don't think I like this thing anymore.
Yeah.
So Amanda has a mini one of these. It was for postpartum physical therapy.
Okay.
And Rosie has found it, and it's her new favorite toy. She just holds onto it for dear life. She looks at it. She plays with it, which could be good going forward. Maybe she wants to be an athlete. Basketball, volleyball, handball, softball, golf ball. We don't know.
I'm rooting for this. I don't want to disappoint you. I, as a kid around this age, would take Matchbox cars, flip them over, and just spin the wheels. My dad was like, he's going to be a mechanic.
Yeah.
Josh, you've seen me hammer.
The mechanic thing may not have panned out. There,
but I have faith in Rosie. If she wants to, like you've always said, if she wants to,
whatever
she's
she wants,
a top flight athlete.
Top flight. You know, she kicks a lot. Yesterday, I mean, at this point, I've learned anything to. She doesn't cry a lot, but anything to like keep that smile on her face, Dad will do. I mean, listen, as we know, you and I, we are stage-bred comedians, right? Yeah. We were born on a stage. Anything to keep the audience smiling, laughing, doing anything like that. So yesterday, she was sitting in her little bumbo chair, and I just put on Cotton Eye Joe and just started dancing to it. And you've never seen a happier baby than Rosie watching me dance to Cotton Eye Joe like a dad at a wedding in Canada.
But where did you find that recording? How did you were like, I need a version of this?
Well, somehow it got in my head, and I don't know why.
You're right.
And then I just played. I said, I told the lady in my kitchen. I can't say her name because she'll start playing it right now. I told the lady in my kitchen that lives in a miniature hockey puck size speaker.
Yeah.
To go ahead and start Cotton Eye Joe, and bing, bang, boom. It's Rosie's new favorite song, much to Amanda's chagrin.
We need to get a jug band going.
We do.
Maybe Uncle Ken and Uncle Ellis can come over and like, bing, ding, 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 it'd be great. What do you think, Elliot?
You know what? He tweeted me last night. It said, I just opened a bottle of wine. I hope there's Boone's bourbon for this early ass show. So either Elliot slept in or he forgets. He didn't text me or anything. He forgets the location of the studio because I haven't gotten a text from him. And since I'm digitally, no text from Elliot. It's just me and you, bud. It's basically the afternoons, but in the mornings.
It's the mornings. I hear we could hear that stairs door. Hallway door open and close. I hear something.
Okay.
Oh, wait. I think I hear a light knock at the door. Live on air. That might have been the ice machine.
Bing, bang, boom. Well, while we're waiting for Elliot to get in.
He's here.
He's here.
He's here.
Does he look upset?
No. He looks very comfortable.
Okay.
He looks very comfortable. You've been working out? Man.
As much as I should be.
He looks great. He looks great. He's got coffee.
Look at that.
Elliot
Look at that svelte human.
Elliot is here.
Unbelievable.
He's just become just this. He's always was a sexy man. But with the hair, the beard,
good Lord,
the biceps. You're looking good, man.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Josh is trapped at home.
Yeah.
Doing a
Elliot,
remote.
It's great to see you, my friend. Amanda had an emergency appointment, so I got the baby over there. And she's just chilling. So I'm kind of bummed I don't get to see you in person because as a new golf buddy, I get excited to see my buddies in person, especially one Eliot Dewberry.
I don't think I've golfed since the last time we went. It's been too hot.
Oh man, it's been hot. It has been hot.
But yeah,
and I've said on this show before, Elliot shows up to golf looking like John Hammond in Jurassic Park.
Yeah, you want to have fun with it. Also, I don't own any like actual golf clothes, so it's just sort of, my silliest, whitest clothes that aren't going to get me kicked out of a country club lobby because they require collars.
So no BLM shirt.
No.
Get you kicked out of the country club real quick.
I'm actually playing later today now that things are cooling off.
I know. Gray skies, beanie out.
Ken's already in beanie weather. There you go.
It did turn very quickly. This is some local talk.
Yeah.
People love local talk.
Elliot with the weather.
This is the first week in like 4 months that I haven't been running my AC at home just 24/7.
I'm going to be rich this month.
Yeah. The savings.
You could feel the cha-ching. I keep telling Grace. Yeah. Yeah, last night I had to pull down the 25-pound weighted blanket for Grace. It got chilly, you know?
Damn.
I mean, I use the weighted blanket year-round. It's
Yeah? She's going to do that year-round. Yeah, that's the thing now.
What does the weighted blanket do? Is this like a thunder situation?
It's a substitute for my inability to cuddle anymore.
Yeah. It's this all might be nonsense. It might be something in 5 years we all laugh about. But if it's a placebo, it still works.
Right.
And it's supposed to basically, just having something weigh you down slightly.
Okay. Gotcha.
Helps your brain fall asleep.
Okay. All right.
I tell you, it was the first night for her last night. It fell asleep like that.
It's like, do you remember being a kid going to like the dentist?
Yeah.
And they have that big, heavy lead blanket they put on you.
We're going to take an X-ray as I leave the office and as I do it.
Yeah.
You stay
it just
here,
covers
though.
you in this half-covered lead vest. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that. And I mean,
It's
as
like
terrifying as getting X-rayed as a child is, the blanket, I remember feeling, I was like, oh, this feels very secure.
Okay.
I might try it.
All right.
It's big enough for both of us.
You are a human blanket yourself, though. I mean, you come in hot.
Yeah, and I am the 25-pound version. So
Correct.
Yeah,
Yes.
I put 1 foot underneath it last night, and my toes started sweating. I was like,
Yeah.
we got to move that out.
That's always been my scared issue of this thunder blanket, the weighted blanket, is because I sleep with no covers and just in my underwear. Hey, ladies. And so a thunder blanket, it scares me a little bit because I don't think I would be able to, I wouldn't be able to sleep in it.
Yeah, but you like it.
I love it.
But Elliot loves it. Yeah. Welcome, everybody, to the Positivity Report. Elliot, thank you so much for being here. I apologize for not being there in person.
I apologize for not remembering how traffic works during normal commuting hours.
We all are relearning this.
I was like, oh, yeah, people are driving to work right now.
Yeah, it took me 3 hours to get to Arrowhead the other day. I was like, oh, that's right. That's right. Free race. Yeah.
We appreciate you being here, buddy. I miss you, man. Welcome everybody in the chat. I want to say too, our Kickstarter crossed 10K yesterday. Woo! Huge day.
Yeah, I saw. I didn't know you guys were working on a board game, but the whole thing looks very professionally done, very well thought out. Yeah, I'm excited to play it.
Yeah, man.
Do you have a prototype sitting around the office somewhere?
Not quite.
We are working on getting that prototype from the manufacturer to play within the next couple of weeks on a few programs, take it around to some people on shows. If you guys want to mention it on Internet Today, we'd be forever grateful, Elliot.
I think I just might, if I remember. I always have trouble remembering to thank people for things. People will send us stuff in the mail, and it's always like, it's so nice to them.
Yeah.
And then it takes like 2 weeks for me to remember to actually mention it on the show. I'm like, they probably think we're such fucking dicks.
Dog, thanks for the donuts. Yeah. No, I know.
I'm gonna post this thing we're doing right now.
Yeah, no, go for it. Go for it.
I will. There you go. I'm going to be right back. I think Rosie is kind of falling asleep, so I'm going to just lay her down for her mid-morning nap here.
There's the board game right there. Look at that.
That is the board game, Fertility, the actual game of living. Yeah, thank you to Sebastian Fila and his team for putting this together. Like Elliot said, it looks professional. If we did it, it wouldn't be professional. But Sebastian and his team down in Uruguay.
Suspiciously professional looking.
Yeah. It'd just be some clip art that I got from my mom's old Microsoft files. But yeah, no, looks good. We got 42 days to go, everybody. There's Rosie Posey putting in pie. We have crossed the 10,000 mark, 30,000 our goal to produce 500 games, but we also want to produce more. So the Kickstarter doesn't end, of course, if we hit that goal. It keeps going for those 45 days was the scheduled time. You guys all get it. Josh, I thought she woke up, huh? She was like, nah.
So I don't know anything about the life cycles of babydom. What's 6 months like?
6 months is pretty magical. She smiles all the time.
Oh, good.
She's like starting to use the bouncy thing, which is hilarious.
Ooh, a little Johnny jump up.
Oh yeah, she's hilarious on it because she forgets that she's in it half the time, and then when she remembers, she goes insane. And then she has this little bumbo chair that I can just set her in, and she watches me do stuff. It's like she can watch me hit golf balls in the backyard. She watches me cook dinner. She watches me host a morning show on the internet. All of that.
Just a normal childhood.
I've been told I can't put. She was like falling asleep on her little mat over there, but I've been told I can't put her down until around 9:30, 9:40.
Right.
Amanda runs a really tight ship when it comes to Rosie's nap schedule and sleep schedule. We're basically in a communist regime here. Rosie has no choices but when to go down. Amanda's kind of like, she's like Gorbachev at the end there. Really nice, wanted to bring the wall down. No mole on her head, but make sure that her baby is in the crib sleeping when needed to be sleeping.
Okay.
So.
I'm glad you eventually made the Gorbachev comparison and not the Stalin one. I thought
I'm not going Stalin, guys.
Okay.
I know better than to do that one. What do you think? All right.
Tear down this crib.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall. There's a reference for you. King Sport Cow with the Streamlab super chat. Sorry, I always forget. Elliot, look what has happened to the wild man. Food for thought. Ken, you wear that beanie. Tell Ricky I said, what's up? You guys crack me up. Hey, Rosie. Wow, that was a ride.
That was a ride.
Thanks for the comment, and so much in that comment.
That was a journey.
It was.
Yeah.
Is Ricky a morning person? You guys, I know you guys record kind of late and whenever.
Yeah, our schedule. The pandemic has really sent us back to our 20s in terms of just scheduling. But he's much more of a morning person than I am. I go through weird cycles. Yeah. In any given week, I'll spend half the days waking up at like 6:30 and the other half waking up at noon. No in between.
Tough.
Yeah, because it's when you don't have to get up or go to bed at any given time.
Yeah, it's no rules.
It can really swing a lot of different ways.
It's all based on
your
what
circadian rhythms are like an angry jazz pianist.
Yeah, it's not ideal.
Elliot's not playing the notes. He's playing between the notes.
Welcome to Elliot's Circadian Rhythms live at the Manchester in Los Feliz.
It's about the hours that I don't sleep.
Yeah,
not the hours I sleep.
Yeah,
correct.
Circadian Rhythms is that. I think they opened up for Goldblum at that jazz bar.
I think they did too. Yeah. Is that the name of it? The Manchester? Is that what it's called?
I don't know. You look like a person who may have seen Goldblum.
No, I've always wanted to.
Yeah, same. I don't have the balls.
I would show up in a Steelers jersey and just go up to him and maybe start talking to him because he's from Pittsburgh. You know what I mean?
He's from Pittsburgh. Why is all of Hollywood from Pittsburgh now?
Yeah.
Come on. Some of the greatest talents to ever grace the screen are from Pittsburgh. You ready for it? Okay, here we go.
This sounds like a
Jeff Goldblum.
Okay.
Boom. Okay.
Dave
Joe Manganiello.
Mr. Rogers.
Mr. Rogers, correct.
Mr. Rogers.
Thank you, Elliot.
Michael Keaton, I think.
How did I not start with Keaton? Good Lord. Michael Keaton went to high school with one of my dad's best friends. You've got Jillian Jacobs from Community. Who else?
Wow.
Who else?
Dave
Bruce
Filoni.
Willis in Striking Distance was from Pittsburgh in the movie.
I mean, that's a character.
Not
quite.
Crap.
Dan Marino, of course. My
Marino,
football guy. Kurt Angle.
Bad Boys 2. Kurt Angle, correct. My dad taught his brother in elementary school. Wow. I mean, come on. These are classic Pittsburghers coming straight at you. Andy Warhol from Pittsburgh.
What? Yeah, it's true.
Yes.
It's true.
Just sounds like a bunch of people want to get out of that town.
Yeah, my grandma went to high school with Andy Warhol. They were in the same grade.
That's insane. Those are stories that I want to hear.
Weird.
Yeah, his last name's actually Warhola. He's a Polish gentleman.
A Polak, like they used to say.
Yeah,
he's one of them Polacks.
We don't condone that language here on the Positivity Report, but I'm pretty sure most of my uncles still say that word. So,
it is extremely weird to me, especially as like a Southern California boy, to think that at one point people had strong opinions about Polish Americans, and a lot of them were not very nice.
Yeah, and a whole plethora of jokes.
Yeah,
it was a genre.
Yeah, it was the whole thing. You learned it.
Genre. Yeah, it's insane that people that have opinions on people based solely on just like a small country from where they came. What? They brought us pierogies and boiled cabbage. It's delicious.
Yeah. I remember as a kid I thought they did put screen doors on their submarines, and I didn't understand why. And no one was telling me that it was a racially insensitive joke.
Why?
That doesn't make sense.
Why do you need so many of these guys to just screw in a light bulb? That's weird.
I'm not finding the
Our
truth.
Polish audience.
They're probably doing it wrong.
Yes. It just seems like they might need a little help. Could somebody help them out? Maybe in Poland they don't use light bulbs the same way as we do in America.
Yeah. And then you look back and you go, oh yeah, I see what was at play.
Mm-hmm,
The list keeps growing. Christina Aguilera, of course, Pittsburgh.
Oh yeah.
Scott
Although
Glenn.
she denies she's from Pittsburgh. She says she's from Florida.
What?
Yes.
Yeah. So
why would, of all places to pretend you're from instead of Pittsburgh, why would you say Florida?
True.
Did she go? She went down to like that pop camp. She came out of that that producer that Florida boy band. I don't forget. I don't know if she was right. So maybe that's what maybe she had to claim it.
Moved to Orlando and stood outside the Mickey Mouse Club and just tried to sign clients, basically. And he dressed like a boat captain.
And then, like wrestling, they have to bill you from parts unknown. They just Pittsburgh.
Correct.
Nope, no one's gonna listen to a Steel City diva.
All those kids turned out great.
All of them. Great.
All right, now we're really doing a nap. All right, I'll be right back.
All right, Shively, pop it in here. What do you got?
I just pulled up a list of other people.
The list?
Joe Namath, Mark Cuban.
Oh.
What? This is a conspiracy.
Gene Kelly.
This is a conspiracy.
Jimmy Stewart.
Stewart.
Yeah. A lot of Pittsburgh accent I hear.
I'm just a yinzer. Wow. I mean, the Mr. Rogers one.
Joe Montana?
He's from Pittsburgh, too? Montana and Marino, both from Pittsburgh? That's
too many.
What? That's too many. That's too many Hall of Fame quarterbacks from one hard-working Steel City team.
Dennis Miller?
Miller, I think I knew. I think I knew that. Wow.
Yeah.
Riveting list. Goes on and on. Big Lou's Workshop says, I'd much rather be from Pittsburgh than Florida. Which, there's some nice individuals in Florida, let's be clear.
Yeah. There's a lot of not nice individuals. It's a multifaceted, it's a cornucopia, a real melting pot, a smorgasbord of people.
Of people hanging out, just someone in charge. Anyways, that's another path. This isn't the internet today here. Right? How does that go? You guys moved in a new studio, right?
We did. About 2-3 months ago. I don't know. My sense of time is
there's no time.
Not great anymore. But we actually moved back. Time is a flat circle, so we're back in an old building that our old company used to rent.
Yeah,
but it's now rented by someone else. But you're there. Back in it,
like same parking spots.
Pretty much.
Deja vu.
Yeah.
the old company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Outlived the old company. Now we're dancing on their grave.
I don't know what I just walked into, but I think it's where Elliot's new office is.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yes. Yes.
Ooh. Not far from here either. Although
okay.
I don't want to dox myself, but
yeah.
Burbank, California. Beautiful Burbank, California. This is where they shot the Tonight Show.
Media City. I love that everyone claims that too. My chiropractor is Media City Chiropractor. Like what?
I've actually never heard that.
You're off of Olive. Yeah, it's Media, and then the Burbank Mall. That's like the Media Center Mall.
It's funny because, there is, I guess. There's a lot of important media locations in Burbank, but there are just a couple enormously large, like aircraft hangar-looking square box buildings, and then everything else. It's just way too many sandwich shops.
Don't tell Ken that. He will be livid.
I like my choices, sir.
I do too, but it is interesting. Have you noticed how many meatball subs there are around here? It's odd.
And there's one up the street. They're the rudest son of a beast ever. You
Terrible
walk in.
customer service, but But you
Yeah.
get the sandwich, and you're like,
It's
Okay.
it's good. It's good.
Yeah, Ken goes to sandwich places and orders vegetarian subs. Now, listen, I'm not judging him, but if I'm going to a sub,
Sound
I
like you are.
put all the meat on it. Just meat me up, okay? Because that's the rare occasion that I actually eat a sandwich. And so if you're not meating it up, I feel like you're just putting bread around vegetables.
Meet me up before you go. Look, I'm not proud of all the decisions I'm making around that, but we talked about in the afternoons. My $60 solo meal at Don Cuco's, I'm proud of.
Damn.
Yeah.
Very true.
The bill came, Elliot, and I was like, "What have I done?"
did you finish it all?
The guy asked me if I wanted more.
Holy shit.
You
Elliot,
good?
if you don't know, we're in the middle of a weight loss challenge, and Ken is not up to the challenge. Ken has refused to go.
That's
challenge.
the Ken. You did the opposite of what you would generally do.
Yeah.
In a weight loss challenge, you want to eat less food.
Yeah. I did.
Not more food.
I came
Yeah,
back
but
from
you had
Vegas.
Captain in diets. So,
I did, the captain of diet, yeah, which is the sugar, and jumped up the bill. But yeah,
Or was that your cheat day?
no, my whole life's a cheat life. It's I went to Vegas, and then that knocks you off the pedestal, right?
It does.
Oh, it
does.
really. That's something I've noticed just about your, not even just your metabolism, just your general life momentum.
Yeah.
Your inertia as you get older.
Mm-hmm.
You're young. You're like one of those little like referee balloons that
Yeah.
you bounce back. When you're old, you can be living healthy for a month, and one weekend in Vegas,
Boom.
it's hard to get back on that horse, and then you get back and you're like, no, I will go down to Don Cuco's and order $60 worth of food. Why shouldn't I?
Yep.
I look at Vegas kind of like an old American Gladiators episode. Do you remember the event where there was just a person on a platform and a person swung into them as a human like wrecking ball? I think it was called Wrecking Ball.
Yep.
That's Vegas in human competitive TV show form, right? It was like before they got to the obstacle course with the diamond. They would always either have like the one where they were fighting with Q-tips or that human wrecking ball one. Right. And rarely did the person standing on the podium stand a chance because you are swinging a human at them while they kick their legs and they have like a sort of foam thing to block them,
like
but nothing
shield,
does.
Right.
Exactly. Just like when you get to Vegas, there's no like, oh man, you know what I can't wait to do? Eat healthy this weekend and not drink. The whole town is based around debauchery in all forms, whether it's nudity, gambling, eating, drinking. Just like the human wrecking ball in American Gladiator.
You can spend a full weekend eating at a different Guy Fieri restaurant for every meal. And I think that's beautiful.
So you have traveled with Mark
Ellis.
Ellis.
Nothing wrong with that, yes.
Yeah. Ellis's middle name in Vegas is Who Wants One More? As he buddies up to the bartender and gets us all another round. And Ellis only drinks those Coors Lights. And we're all drinking straight whiskey and rum and cokes and vodkas.
He knows what he's doing.
He knows what he's doing.
He knows.
Wow, you guys were really fucked up last night. Not me, though.
No. I just drank 100-calorie water for 5 hours straight.
You know what? I've grown to appreciate the Coors Light. Certain situations call for Coors Light.
Namely, the first time we played golf and you showed up with 3 24-ounces in your cart, which I appreciate.
If those had been like Lagunitas IPAs,
the Sandman
wouldn't have made it past 9 holes.
Yeah.
You need the refreshing, non-existent taste of the Coors Light if you want to endure.
Listen, Elliot has always been about endurance. That's that was the point of the wild berries. Is we weren't really we weren't sprinters. We were endurance runners. Okay, and the world has been asking for us back. That's what we've been out running. We've been out jogging. We've been out figuring out life as people. We haven't been invited back anywhere. That's also a thing.
No, we are persona non grata.
That is correct.
Around the league that we built.
That's just
I dare say.
Facts.
We really did. There's a lot of people that helped like be a part of the league, but when you look at the backs of Eliot Dewberry and Josh Macuga, the Schmodown is clearly on the backs of us. Mark and Christian do their thing. It's fine.
It's mostly
Dan
just
Merle
talking
wins belts.
that they
do. You're telling me that people scream things. All they scream is Meryl Streep and wild berries. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And David Lynch, I found out now, is their new champ.
David Lynch.
I agree with that there. I agree with that. You guys built the men who built America, which is now back, right? Everyone in chat wants you to say it once. They want you to say it
It's
once.
not true anymore, though, unfortunately.
No.
Is not is America not back?
I only say it now
America
fully
backslid.
ironically. Before it was like half and half.
Right.
But
Oh no.
Yeah.
yeah, it's I mean, America is back. Just look at the COVID numbers, because there was a cool little like 4 weeks in there in like April and May.
Yeah.
that I was like, you know what, America actually is back. But
We did it.
no,
we
that
did
did
it.
not last.
Yeah.
And why should it have?
Did you did you see the
Did we earn that? No, we didn't.
There was a map going around, and look, anyone can make a map. So I take everything on the internet with a grain of salt.
Ken loves maps.
I love the
though.
map.
Ken,
So there
you
was a
love
map
good
of who voted yes on the California governor
And-
recall, and then the COVID numbers, and they were matched to a
Oh,
to
no.
a street.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, I saw that. I also, I think it was the LA Times. They had a interactive map. They've been doing this for the last couple of elections. You can zoom in to like the
Right.
street level. It's always very fascinating.
It's like spying on your neighbors.
Because I mean, I'm from Orange County, and it's the demographic voting down there is very interesting. It's like literally freeways. Like it's a patchwork of highways.
Hell, see, this
Are
is
you
the kind
west of the
stuff you learn from
57? Yeah.
that. Our line was always, if you got to take the 60 freeway, you don't do the show. Right? It was like if a stand-up guy is like, "Hey, can you do my show? How do I get there?" It's off the 60. Nope. I'm out. Yeah, sorry, can't do it. That 57 does kind of take you into some dicey territory. Not more geographical humor here on the Positivity Report. Hey, go check out our Kickstarter for
Yeah.
Futility, the actual game of living. We're at $10,207 right now, on our way to our original $30,000 goal, which we hope to surpass and then take up to those stretch goals. Elliot, we got R-rated packs. We got hot Futility night packs. We got college days. We got teen angst packs.
Yeah,
We're gonna try and blow this up to the point where we got people translating them for other countries, because I got a tweet about it, like, or maybe it was an Instagram message, like, "Hey, is this going to be available in my country? It's too expensive." And I think it was Serbia or maybe Croatia. And I said, "Hey, listen, it is a little expensive right now, but if we hit these goals and this thing goes global, like a Nokia cell phone, okay, then we are going to translate in every language humanly possible. This could be my legacy." Rosie's taking a nap right now. Little does she know that when she graduates college, I'll be the commencement speaker at whatever college she goes to, and I will just talk about a board game I created in 2021.
Whatever college she goes to. You know you're going to make her go to Penn State or bust. Hey, come on, don't lie.
It's out of state. It's like as expensive as Harvard. I want to send her to a state school, whatever state I'm living in at
That's
that point.
very practical of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
my parents sat me down and I was getting recruited to swim at places, and they were like, "Listen, the places you are getting recruited to swim to are very expensive. Are you sure you want to go there?" And I was like, I mean, I don't really want to swim in college. Done. Okay, he's going to Penn State. It's a state school. It's cheap. Have fun. Because they knew what I was going to do. I mean, they had hopes that I would actually like follow in my brother's footsteps, and which I did in major. I majored in the same thing he did, but I didn't do what he did. Ben got internships, and like he did a co-op one whole semester. He went and worked for a company, and I was just bartending at the Jersey Shore. So
Seems to have worked out.
Yeah, who had more fun is the question.
Yeah.
very true. Very true. Let me tell you, there's nothing better than a Monday night at the Jersey Shore, and that only happens for people that live there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Sounds like a reality show pitch. Monday nights at Jersey Shore.
Well,
Last call, Monday night, Jersey Shore. We're turning all the lights on at once, just to see what's still left over.
There is a scary thing about rarely was I at the bar until the lights came up. Rarely, because usually that 1:30 a.m. I kind of just called it. I was, as my buddies in college called me, the carrier pigeon. I just made my way home somehow, right? But when those lights did come up at bars and people kind of like screamed, you don't want to be there for that.
A lot more puke than you knew was there.
Yeah.
Totally. Yes. Yep.
Yep.
It's like that pass the check moment at a comedy club. You're like, really? I'm trying to catch the last 10 minutes, and you want me to pay $94 for this rum and coke I had? Fine.
The check,
All right.
yeah, the check drop's always a problem.
It is.
During Ellis's last show, they dropped the checks during the headliner spot.
See?
He lost 5 minutes of his act.
100%. I mean, they should
Now
just
comedy
have
humor.
what they need is the little screen at your table.
Mm.
Make that for every restaurant. Just
I like
screen
that
table,
screen.
pay for it.
Just
Whatever.
The whole layout of comedy clubs has always seemed weird and inefficient to me.
Correct.
So I like
Well, you're trying to-
I like sitting in that arrangement, looking at a stage.
Right.
But yeah, the fact that there's servers just moving
room.
throughout the room, and I'm like, shut the fuck up! I'm trying to listen to this.
Do you want another vodka crab? Should we get another vodka cranberry? Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, Ken, if there's people eating in the front row, more than likely I'm going to steal a French fry or a chicken finger. But
That's true.
That
That
doesn't
is your
mean,
right.
That's right. As a conquering
Prima
Viking.
noctum on those fries.
Wow, Braveheart reference.
There you go.
Boom. Well done.
There you go. Jen Maddle's back in chat. She's missed a week of shows. I don't know what's going on, but what else is new, Jen? We're glad you're back here in chat.
Good to see you, Jen. If you guys want to hit that futility Kickstarter, I know that we say it like once every 10 minutes, but we can do it. I'm just trying to get in Elliot's head so he and Ricky are like, hey, is America back? Well, we can make futility back.
Futility
Bang,
is
bang,
back.
bang.
Futility.
Futility. There you go. We even give you a
Scan me.
QR code.
Scan me.
So I was on Zach Meyers' podcast, Relatively Unknown or Seemingly Unknown. I got to get that right. Hold on. Let me
okay.
make sure that I get this right because I don't want to insult.
Seems like the name of the podcast is relatively unknown
Oh, that
I like
burn.
what you did there.
or seemingly unknown.
Seemingly Unknown podcast, Zach Meyers and their head of security, John, who is a very original human. Great stuff. I went on their podcast to talk about the Kickstarter, and Zach told me, also Eric Bass of Shinedown, our partner here at the Good People Association, said they're going to be putting the QR codes at the merch table at all the concerts. So if you guys are at a Shinedown concert,
Big.
boom, hit that. And then at the end of the show, after the encore, after they've rocked your ears off and exploded fireworks, they're going to put the QR code up on the screens, the big screens, as you're exiting the concert venue. So take a look out for them, scan it with your phone, and support Futility, the actual game of living. Because guess what? There's going to be a boring Saturday night, okay, where you're going to be with friends and you don't know what you're going to do, and you play Futility, the actual game of living, and it'll blow your mind.
Eventually, you will feel comfortable and safe indoors with a small group of people, and you're going to want something to do.
Eventually.
Correct.
Eventually.
We'll get there. We'll get there. And Futility will help us get there because, as Ken says in the voiceover, everything's futile. You might as well enjoy it. Guys, I'm the baby is asleep.
Yeah?
This is huge. I'm crushing because Amanda basically looks at me as a babysitter at this point. I mean, that's
Okay. Is that how it works?
yes.
Okay.
Because I was like, I'm going to bring Rosie to the studio, and she's like, you can't go anywhere with the baby. I was like, all right, great.
She doesn't trust me? Like I'm going to cough over the baby?
Babies
I don't
love
think
car rides, though, right?
Yeah.
They do. The biggest problem is that if Rosie falls asleep in the car, when you get her out of the car and try and put her in her crib, she wakes up. So, and again, living in a communist household, I only wear grays and reds. You have to realize that the baby's naps come priority over everything else, including career, apparently. So, here we are. And I'm not trying to be sarcastic here, Ken. I'm trying to make sure my baby sleeps through the night so that my wife doesn't stab me in my sleep.
Whatever gets you through the night.
Yeah. And also I taped my chopstick microphone here to my counter.
It's great. Your Barker microphone's doing great.
Yeah, I taped it to a chopstick.
I love it.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I got nothing. I got nothing other than that.
Well, listen, I think that
Sorry.
Go ahead.
We should let everyone know about the change in programming tonight, huh?
Yeah, oh, perfect. Thank you.
Change?
Well,
The
so
internet
here's-
doesn't like change.
No, they sure don't. Because next week, Elliot, if you're free on next Friday,
At night.
we would love
At
you
night.
at night.
At night.
At night. From about 4 o'clock until about 10 o'clock, we're going to be doing a huge stream-a-palooza to try and get as many people supporting and backing Futility as humanly possible.
You know what? I'm not going to be
And-
around. I'm going to a
no.
wedding.
Oh,
no.
good pull.
Oh, no.
Good pull.
I would
Well.
totally be here if that was not the case, though.
Yeah.
This was a
Well.
wedding that's been rescheduled twice,
And
and kind of got to go.
that happens. I hear that.
That happens, yeah.
Well, I'll invite Ricky. Ricky
Yeah.
seems like the kind of
Yeah,
dude
he'll
that
probably
would-
be down. He loves board
And
games.
just start playing golf with them.
Yeah, exactly. Because Ricky's into golf now too. We need to do a little, positivity report Internet Today golf crossover. We got to get all three of us. Maybe Ken will dust off his clubs. We'll go to that Van Nuys par 3, or we'll go to, wherever.
Yeah, I'm all about the easy courses.
Yes. I mean, I brought you to Encino, and it's pretty easy. It's wide open.
I mean, Encino, I wouldn't call Encino hard. I'm talking about like Roosevelt in Griffith Park.
Sure. You like that one?
Yeah, I like courses where less than half the holes are par 4s.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll give that
Fun.
to you.
It's like long mini golf.
Yeah. That's Van Nuys. It's a Van Nuys executive, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but Elliot is selling himself short. He can hang. Hanson Dam was a little tough. Hanson Dam may have outdone you.
Yeah, I think I got my drive figured out. Although I guess I'll see if that's the case later today.
Yeah, that's the thing. I would figure out the drive, and next tee I'd lose it again.
Yeah. Well, that's golf. That's golf for you.
Yeah.
So the Streamapalooza was originally scheduled for tonight. It will be next Friday. We need a little more time to plan. We want to make this thing a giant event. We're talking to some people about getting some people in the room, actually playing the new version of Futility. We may actually, because somebody reached out to me about like, hey, would you do a digital version of the board and just send us the cards? And I was like, sure, we can do that. We can make that happen. You can print out your own board, put it wherever you'd like to put it, whether it's on cardboard or just cardstock, whatever, in order to play it. But the Futility Kickstarter right now is the actual full board game. You'll get it, the $40 level. Elliot, I think you'll appreciate the $500 level. It means you get your likeness on the box of Futility forever.
Those are always very cool Kickstarter rewards. People love that stuff.
See?
Have you ever been a part of a Kickstarter? It's new to us.
No, I've never crowdfunded
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
From what I hear, it's a lot of people get in way over their heads with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems like what you guys are doing is pretty practical.
Yeah.
You're not designing like a cell phone. There's a lot of tech products on the crowdfunding sites that just end in like disaster. They take like 5 years before anything even ships, and when it does, it's just garbage. Everyone's you look at the comments section, it's just all these backers like, I was here from day one. I gave you so much money. It's like, well, I mean,
It's a convection oven for a car trunk. What do you think was gonna happen?
yeah, you gave $1,000 to someone who made like literal like CGI of what they were going to sell.
Yeah.
Like, it didn't exist.
They basically crowdfunded Theranos at this
Yeah.
point. It's like, yeah, here we go. It doesn't work, but I fooled people into making $9 billion.
Yeah.
Here we go. Because Kickstarter at least has like the legal aspect of it is like, if we don't fund it, the game doesn't get made.
Yeah.
So
And you don't get charged. Lenora Dixon says, wait, no stream tonight. Yes, no stream tonight, other than Josh Brady at 2:30.
Josh Brady 2:30, Jeff Kanata, Patrick Dees. Elliot and Ricky have been on a Josh Brady, had a very good time. I believe Elliot won.
That's
I did handily.
handily.
He is a wild berry, and wild berries are used to winning.
But
Everybody knows that.
I think because Elliot's your golfing buddy, he understood you a little more. Ricky was still I agree. He was so held up with the fact that you don't understand how clouds work on computers.
Yeah, no.
It just knocked Ricky off the loop.
My computer wakes up every day and it's like, you haven't signed into your cloud today. And I'm like, I don't care. I don't know what you do. And I know that you like back up my computer, but let's be honest, all those files are somewhere else too.
I've been thinking about hitting your update button on your Google Chrome for 6 months. Every show I look over and I see it.
It does pop up. It does pop up.
You don't need to update it.
Thank you, Elliot.
What are they
Thank
changing?
you.
Probably something that means nothing.
Like
But
back in the
I
day,
don't
you'd
know.
update something and be like, "Oh, we got some new stuff for you."
Yeah.
Now it's just like, open up like Spotify updates itself every day. I don't know what the hell it's doing.
Yeah.
Discord, same thing.
Discord, updates a lot. You're right.
My smart TV keeps updating.
Yeah.
Like,
What
hey,
do they? Mine too. And it's like, I don't even use it. I have a Chromecast hooked up to it now because
you're a big deal.
Who needs a smart TV when you can just buy a $20
Yeah.
dongle to put in the back of it? Like, well, nice try,
Let me tell
Vizio.
you.
Thanks.
Smarten it up. Yeah.
I have family members that think the smart TV is watching us, and that's why they won't purchase one. So,
Well, does it have a camera inside of it?
well, does their cell phone too?
Yeah. I love the paranoia that a lot of people, particularly of the boomer generation, have about their privacy
watching
when they're just walking around with a surveillance device in their pocket that has GPS. It's got a microphone. It's got a camera.
Well, how else am I supposed to FaceTime where people can only see my forehead?
Well, then, yeah, you listen to the murder podcasts, and they're like, oh, they tracked his phone down to the footsteps he was taking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See?
I agree with you
I
there.
mean, pretty genius use of technology. I mean, we've been tracked, but also the smart TV has changed everything because now I know you scroll through. It's genius. If they're watching me, what am I doing that they care about?
Yeah. Hi, FBI. I like The Wire.
Yeah. Hey, FBI, I basically just hang out with my baby and think about stupid puns and small business ideas that will never take off.
Yeah, exactly.
What are you going to do?
What are you going to do? Our Alexa knows we watch ghost hunting shows every night. Like, what
Oh, well, you're going to, here's some news you might like.
Yeah.
My wife.
Well, we see her talking a lot on the paranormal.
So my wife left me to go to Montana to film a ghost hunting show for 6 weeks. So I'm home alone right now, losing my mind. It's just me and me and my dog. But she's in a Montana ghost town right now. Hunting ghosts. I don't know when it's coming out. I don't even know if I'm supposed to reveal what she's doing, but that's what's happening.
We Paranormal Explained. There's one
Paranormal
show
caught on camera.
Caught on camera. She's always there talking. Does great.
Wait a second.
Yeah. What's that?
I've known Elliot this long. And I guess this is my bad as a friend. And Elliot, I would like to apologize.
Yeah, you didn't know he was
very
married?
much in advance. No, I knew he was married. He wore a beautiful khaki suit to his wedding. He looked amazing. Okay. I paid more attention to men's suits than I do, I guess, their wives. But so wait, what you're telling me, Elliot, and you know me, Elliot, I'm very scared of literally everything.
I didn't want to scare you.
Yeah.
But yeah,
and
my
I
wife's
appreciate that.
her primary career is in spooky stuff.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Are you nervous that ghosts are going to come to your house?
I mean, I'm very much a skeptic, but when she signed on to this, and as she's been sending me updates from Montana, I'm like, you do not bring that evil back home with you.
Yeah.
This is like great because Grace and I, we went out to the Haunted Museum in Vegas for the second time, and she's like, I'm feeling things, and I'm like, I'm just waiting to get to the gift shop. But I want a ghost to reach out and grab me. Like I'm like skeptical enough.
It would at least answer the question.
Yes.
Be like, okay, all right, they're real.
I mean,
that's
question.
terrifying, but at least now I'm not like wondering about it.
I love the question. I don't believe many of the answers, but I'm ready.
Yeah.
Grace is like, you're not open to it. I'm like, no, I'm open to it. If you tell me,
I am not.
Ghost comes out, I'd love Bigfoot to walk out of the forest and be like, what's up? Boom, right there on the cell phone footage.
Yeah.
Not some.
But he'd get right out of frame right when you get
right. Because I want to go in a Bigfoot search team. I want to do it. Maybe it's your and I's show.
I hear they smell real bad.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
They gift you things.
We think there's Bigfoot? Or is that what we're concurring as people?
Who knows? That's why you go hunting for him.
It's right. It's like hunting for deals at the grocery store. They exist. You got to find them.
So wait, Elliot, I know I hate to come back to this, and I don't want to beat a drum here, but so she's in a ghost town and she's looking for ghosts.
Yeah, basically, I don't know how much of this.
Yeah,
don't
unveil.
But basically, she's in a place that's purported to be haunted.
Right.
Okay. And your wife likes this stuff. Like, how did she get in? I mean,
she has. This is her. Actually, I think it's her first experience doing actual ghost hunting. But she has a podcast and YouTube show where she tells scary stories that she writes or adapts. And then off of that, she got hired to be on this Paranormal Caught on Camera show where she's a panelist that looks at videos, all of which I believe are fake.
Rigged.
But yeah, she lends a veneer of credibility to the whole operation with her commentary, and then off the back of that, then she got hired for this other thing.
That's great.
No, this is where I meet somebody and I'm like, oh, what do you do? You seem so lovely. I love your husband. He's one of my best buds. He's a great golfer. He brings Coors Lights everywhere, wild berries. And she's like, I hunt ghosts. I'm like, oh God, oh my God.
There's one right behind you right now.
See, look, there could be something here.
Yeah, I mean, you're in the perfect setup for a jump scare right now on the webcam.
Totally.
Yeah, an orb in the back.
A lot of corners behind you.
Kaika.
Wait, what was that?
Oh,
hold on, what was that?
That jacket moved. Yeah.
Stop it. This has always been my thing. This is why, when I go back to Pittsburgh, my parents live too close to the woods.
Yeah,
they
I don't
live
trust
too
the
close
woods.
to the woods. No,
I don't trust the woods at all.
And who knows what we have built houses on. After watching that movie, what's the one you made me watch, Ikaika, with Craig T. Nelson?
Poltergeist.
Thank you. They made me watch Poltergeist, and they built their houses on like old ancient burial grounds. What if we did that? I'm pretty sure that a lot of houses are on burial grounds.
I think that's what America's built on.
There was I went to Loyola Marymount University in West LA, near the
airport.
Yeah, near the airport, near the wetlands there, and
yeah.
they've got that Playa Vista development, that huge, basically city within a city there.
Right.
And while I was there, it was nowhere near as complete as it is now. They had been building. There's probably about a dozen buildings, and it came out that during construction they found a bunch of bones, and they didn't tell anyone about it. They just sort of moved the bones because it would have delayed the project by a long time. There would have been a lot of red tape.
Yeah, a lot of tape around bones.
And that place, if anywhere is haunted, Playa Vista
might be
home of the formerly home of the YouTube Space LA.
Yeah,
haunted.
Is that gone?
Shit. I don't think it's closed. I think they just changed like what it's for. I may be wrong about that.
We tried to shoot there one time, and we had to sign about 485 waivers, and then we were there for 20 minutes.
Yeah,
it did not go well. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I did go to the opening party there, and guess what, Ken? They had free sandwiches and free, like a big seafood tower that was all free. And I'm guessing I touched the same seafood as a lot of other people, but I didn't care. I didn't get sick. It was delicious. And then I never went back. Yeah.
Wow, man.
We used their voiceover studio one time.
Yeah, they had some nice facilities, but it was always weird. Is like they were like, yeah, well, no, we want everyone to come down here and use our facilities, but then you'd have to amount of red tape and processes that you'd have to go through to even get access to it. It's like, well, I could have just done this at home.
Yeah. And if you didn't have 1 million subscribers, good luck booking anything.
Yeah.
Or talking to anybody at YouTube, really. It's like
that's still the case.
Yeah. I've seen you run into a lot of problems.
It's very annoying, especially lately. Like, I get that they're trying to like not be the face of COVID disinformation.
Yeah.
But they are going above and beyond in a very algorithmically driven way to deal with that problem, and it is leading to a lot of false positives.
Yeah.
For us, and I think a lot of other channels. It's like, wait, hold on, what? Why is my video removed? And like generally, less than a day later, you can get your stuff back. But it's just very stressful.
You have to go through it, yeah. And then when that's your income,
yeah.
It's awesome. I love every second of YouTube. It's just so much fun.
Yeah. Joshy, you did it.
We did it.
You did.
Well, you guys want to watch some funny videos, and then we can let Elliot go back.
I love funny
to his
videos.
House?
Yeah.
Right,
let's do it.
Some super chats too.
Oh, there's some super chats. Did I miss a super chat?
And do we have? There's a Streamlab too? I think. I can't see the chat because if I put up the YouTube video, my computer slows to a halt.
Oh well, you might want to update Chrome in that case.
You know what, Elliot? I've had enough. Listen, everything's watching me, Elliot. I can't just update software. I've got to do my research. Okay. No, listen. Nobody's putting a pin in this arm unless I know what's in it.
My cousin's friend updated Google Chrome.
Yeah.
And now his balls are huge.
Yeah.
And his wife left him. So
unbelievable.
Yeah. There you go. Don't update Google Chrome.
I update my smart TV one time, and now they're telling me this pneumonia is something called COVID, which sounds made up.
COVID-19? What about the other 18?
Yeah.
Tell me about
where were they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ikaika, go ahead.
Streamlabs is from Stefan Von Schaik. Happy 49th MASH premiered September 17th, 1972. Ken, you'll be happy.
Nice.
Only dawned on me this morning that the bar on the show is Rosie's.
Oh, there you go. Maybe I'll get her like a MASH shirt.
Yeah.
I got in trouble today because I haven't worn this. The company Perk that has sent me some clothes. It's like the most comfortable t-shirts in a while, but I've lost enough weight now to fit into this
that's always
Perk
fun.
shirt. And I told Amanda, and she was not happy about that.
Oh, yeah. You can't. Yeah. Don't want to do that.
Don't tell your pregnant wife that you're losing weight because it just doesn't go well.
No.
Well, formerly pregnant wife.
Kingsport,
wife that is giving birth.
Kingsport Kyle checking back in. Says, no live stream tonight. This is a few minutes ago. I guess I'll get blackout drunk on my day off and rewatch old weekly weird news episodes. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Boom.
Also, ghosts aren't real. Demons are.
Okay. All right.
Interesting take.
Yeah.
We got more super chats. Kika said there was 4 of them.
Demons.
What? That was the super chat?
Was it?
Let me. There's super chats. Let me scroll up on the chat.
I-
Jersey Girl Lori says it's a seemingly unknown podcast as a nod to Zach being the first person to announce Prince died, and Zach was described as a seemingly unknown guitarist in a news article.
There you go. Boom.
That's right.
Okay. Well, it was a seemingly unknown great time. I had a blast because
Awesome.
if I'm doing a podcast virtually or a show virtually, it's either from my kitchen so I can watch my baby or in our closet so as not to wake the baby up, but also because of sound. So I'm basically tucked into my wife's blouses and dresses as I record the show, which I did for seemingly unknown yesterday.
That's fair.
There's another one from David Taylor covering the ZZ Top concert tonight in Council
Ooh.
Bluffs. Let's get some double back from Back to the Future Part 2, Rip Dusty Hill.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought they're playing already. How do you replace
Dusty.
a member of ZZ Top?
How do you replace the Z in ZZ Top? I don't know.
That's interesting.
But I guess a tribute, maybe?
I saw the Who like
Mhm.
2 days after their bassist John Entwistle died. They had
Yeah.
just immediately hired a session player, and I'm like, all right. I mean, I was excited to see this show. This is a little weird. You guys could reschedule.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably Townsend. Get someone else.
I didn't even like him.
Yeah. Anyway,
Townsend.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Every girl crazy about a shark dressed man was a pun of mine that I thought would be would be a good superhero. He's called Shark Dressed Man. His suit is a shark skin, and he turns into a shark. And everyone's like, "Hey, Shark Man already exists." I'm like, "Oh shoot, okay, my bad. That's on me." I didn't know anything about that.
for a shark dressed man.
Or perhaps somebody that is passionate about arbory. Every girl crazy about a bark dressed man. Nope. Okay. All right. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you.
The first one's better.
Good job.
Thank you.
Good
Thank
job.
you.
Good job. There
How
you go.
about
Oh.
how about every girl crazy about a harp dressed man, and he plays the harp in the symphony.
So John Popper,
The mouth.
the mouth
harp?
organ,
Oh, what do we got
mouth
here?
harp.
All right,
Mouth
this
harp.
little girl, she's had enough of the playground.
Oh.
And she just
That's
going
us
straight
rolling into 2022. All of us.
there. I don't know.
Fun.
Like, is her face scratched?
It must be wet grass. It has to be.
Yeah,
It's,
gotta be
I'm
right.
kind of allergic to grass. So this is making me itchy, but
Yeah.
I kind of
Oh.
want to do this.
You're rolled around in grass without a shirt on. My body's itchy for 2 days.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's gotta hurt the ponytail. Watch.
Yeah.
Oh
She goes
yeah.
over it.
Ugh.
It starts
Oh, that,
pulling.
maybe she-
that could hurt. Did you ever roll
maybe
down a
she-
hill? Those are fun.
Oh, the best. I
Yeah.
love rolling down a hill. That's an easy way to get a concussion.
Rolling down a hill.
All right, what's next, Ikaika? All right, watch this. This would be me and Elliot on vacation. I spent all this money. I'm drinking in the rain. I don't care.
This was probably Friday.
They said there was a tiki bar, and I plan on drinking there.
Yeah, good chance this was last Friday, the thunderstorm that got me. And Beardo and his girlfriend were at the MGM Grand pool, and they took similar video to this.
See,
It came out of nowhere. It was like, boom.
I've been on family vacations before down to the Jersey Shore because that's where we always went on vacation. And it's
Yeah.
rained for like 3 straight days. On the second day, my dad's like, "That's it, we're going to the beach." And we just put up an umbrella. My dad drank, and we just sat in the rain. And I got to tell you, some of my favorite memories as a kid was hanging out on a rainy beach.
Yeah. I mean,
All right,
Oh my God.
Watch this.
I don't like that.
oh, no.
have
no.
you seen this? This is a world record of this woman. I believe it's in India. Okay, and
I was
this-
not ready
this
for
is-
that.
Are you ready? She's a human spider. Look at this.
It's like a transformer.
Yeah.
She's turning into a car.
It is unbelievable. Everybody around her is like, "Are you serious? Look at this.
Autobots roll out.
Look at that.
Okay.
It
Is
looks
she,
like when Maverick buzzes the tower."
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to ask,
Ken,
I don't
what do
mean
you
this to
got?
be insensitive. What is she just holding herself up? Is she sliding on the front part? Like, what's going on?
No, it appears that she's holding her body up by her legs.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
So she holds onto her legs. There you go. And then she's looking. She has to keep her head sideways because if she kept it straight up, she'd hit it. And bing, bang, boom, she does it.
First of all, I want to see the practice footage. At some point, you
I
had to
know.
learn to do this.
Yes. And think about it. And then how do we get this person to show up to like a block party in
From the
Burbank?
front view, it looks like one of those jets they built in Area 51 or something.
Yeah.
Like it's footage of like, this is the secret
Skunk Works.
SR-72 Flying.
This is a literal human stealth bomber.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what
the
we've got.
flying wing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think LA traffic is non-existent to her? She's
Yes.
Can you just go under cars and trucks?
Yeah.
Boom.
She has core strength, Ken, says straight T. I haven't had core strength since I was 2.
Well, that's what happens after $60 at Don Cuco's.
It was so good, taquitos. I just kept
All right,
going.
watch this. This is me at a construction site. There you go. Come on. That's pretty good.
You're just all
It's
happy.
funny.
Hey, dude, yeah.
Oh, good Lord. That's some
Ka-ding,
good
ka-ding.
stuff.
That's great.
All right,
Hey.
watch this kid.
Oh,
Okay, you ready?
Disney,
This
yeah.
is kind of like,
Buzz Lightyear.
just wait. Yeah, there it is. Buzz Lightyear. It's real. It happened.
You guys see
I-
the video of the golden retriever who loves the Gumby toy meeting
Oh
Gumby?
yeah,
No.
meeting Gumby.
It's a
Really?
similar thing where he's like,
Wait,
What?
what? Yeah. Oh my God. I want Rosie. I want this to happen so bad to Rosie, like when we see a Disney princess or like
Yeah.
anything that I have trained, like that I've watched with her that she sees in person for the first time. This is the reaction I want.
Disneyland's
Like maybe
a bit of a gamble with babies. I have no memory of this, but I hated it. My parents,
Yeah.
they took me to Disneyland. I loved Mickey Mouse and all that. They're like, and I had a bad time.
Son of
My
Orange
dad-
County.
Yeah.
Having a bad time at Disney.
Yeah, I
My
was,
dad
I was
paid a
terrified
manager-
by all the characters.
There's a picture of me bawling in front of Winnie the Pooh.
yeah.
I'm with you. My dad
Screen
paid off a
crime.
manager at Chuck E. Cheese. Told him, don't put that rat anywhere near my kid. 'Cause I was scared to death of
And it turns out it was just the Teamster chef.
it. Yeah.
Don't put that
But
rat
that's-
anywhere near my kid.
Yeah. We're here for pizza and that's it. Now keep that rat away from my kid because I would freak out. And that's where I believe some of my inner fears of everything has really kind of started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that
We
must
got
be-
one more, Ikaika? I think we got one
We
more.
got 3 more.
Wow,
Three
big
more.
day.
Yes. All right. You got to turn up the volume on this. This is a long one. Okay. This kid is from Pittsburgh. Okay. His name is Kevin Tins, I believe. Okay. Now he bleeds black and gold. He's from Pittsburgh. Can you guys hear this? Because I can't
We
hear
can,
it.
yeah.
A little bit.
Okay. All right. So everybody knows Heinz is the only ketchup. Okay. Now I don't know. He got it in Market Square, which is the thing. This is the most genius invention I've ever seen in my life. Okay.
Just wait, he's going to tell you about it.
I'm trying to get this guy on the show as a fellow Yinzer and somebody with the same amount of passion as Heinz ketchup as me. This is a dream guest situation. Great head of hair, kind of looks like Justin Martindale. Okay. Now, Pete. Oh. Sorry, I'm trying to. All right.
It's shaped like a tiny ketchup bottle. I have my demonstration packet here. This is not, again, this is not sponsored. Heinz ketchup. I will dress up like a ketchup bottle and stand at any event. You can pay me in ketchup. No, actually, you rent is due. Step 1, I am supposed to insert the corner. and
Watch.
slide down.
Oh.
Look at that.
Oh.
One of those
So
for.
it begins. I got a plate to do this on because I didn't want to mess up my nice khakis that my mom got me. And then we just insert the
Now,
uncut.
this is the invention we've all been waiting for.
And then twist. Is that right?
It's like, what do you put it-
What?
Yes. Yep. Yep.
Wow.
We did it, guys. We did it. Talk about a Kickstarter. I would
The
have.
game has changed.
Uh-huh. Boom shakalaka.
Every
And he pulls it out and it's fully empty. Come on.
Do you gotta
Wow.
10 out of 10.
carry that to every restaurant you go to?
I think so. I think that's the new rule.
I
You
get
gotta
having
be
home.
You gotta be all about that ketchup.
Yeah.
all
And if it's
about
not
that.
Heinz, as we say in Pittsburgh, Elliot, if it's not Heinz, it's not ketchup.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Alright.
literally true. Didn't they invent the word ketchup? Wasn't it
I think
catsup
so.
before that?
Yeah, and they made ketchup because Pittsburgh
Yeah.
people refuse to say catsup.
Yeah.
Wait, no way.
Good. I refuse
Yeah.
to say it too.
Yeah, I don't understand
Thank you.
it.
Boom.
That's
All right.
great. It's like
Two more?
technology put in the end of toothpaste.
Oh,
applied
I
to
love
ketchup.
this.
I
Hell
think
yeah.
I don't think I sent you this one, but I've seen this one before. Did I accidentally
No.
send you this one?
These are ones I found.
Oh.
Look at
Yeah,
this
this
jerk.
bird is just crushing
good
his
for
force
him.
cement.
Leaving his mark on the world.
It looks like he's tracking the path of Frodo and the hobbits in Lord of the Rings on a map.
It's
saw
like
a
when
great-
you try to draw your name in the snow.
Yeah, and then they went to Rivendell.
I saw a great post. I think it was Twitter, but it was like examples from in like ancient artifacts of getting their paw marks on
Yeah.
important shit, like old manuscripts with a cat print on it, and like old sculptures where a cat had walked over.
That's awesome.
The plaster before it was set.
False God, 7 years.
One more.
Okay.
Oh no! Oh no!
It's not a real one.
Now, listen, as somebody who's scared of everything, I would have been in the kid and screaming and just running out of there. But I appreciate this guy's humor. That's pretty good. All right.
Got it.
Give that guy. One more time.
He really showed those children.
Yeah.
Good work, team. Great work, everybody. Elliot, I'm sorry I couldn't have been there in person this morning. And I appreciate you waking up for us. Very kind of you.
Yeah, it's good to have reasons to wake up.
Yeah.
It's good to find a way to get out of bed.
Yeah. Now it's like I got all this time that I wouldn't normally have. I
Yeah. Yeah.
think I'm going to go to Costco.
There you go. Ooh, chicken bake. Get one.
Chicken bake.
Yeah.
Oh, you said the word in front of Ikaika. He's
I
having
spend $63 at the Costco food court.
do it. Do it. When the waiter says all at the same time when I order all the items. Yeah. It's great. It's great.
Man.
Love it.
Well, as always, thank you all for joining us all week long here on the Positivity Report. We're here every single weekday, Monday through Friday. Elliot, tell the people where they can find you if they don't watch you already.
YouTube, search Internet Today. It's on there. You can also find it on podcast apps. We release an audio version that no one really uses, but it's there in case you ever want it.
Same.
It's there.
We know what that's like.
Same.
And on Twitter at well, it's on screen. Never mind. You can see. You can read.
You can read. Ken, I'll be in studio this afternoon for Josh Brady at 2:30. Jeff Kanata, Patrick Dees from Fan Controlled Football. I have a bunch of categories that I'm very excited about.
Cool. And they're in studio, yeah?
No, they're
Virtual? Got it.
Yes.
Okay.
Virtual. Because Jeff moved from LA and so did Patrick. Had we done this 8 months ago, we probably would. Then we were in a pandemic, so
Did not know that. Did not know that.
So we'll see all of you then. Hit that Futility Kickstarter. Link is pinned. Go to Futility or go to Kickstarter.com and just search Futility, the actual game of living. If you don't know, we got QR codes. We got all kinds of fun stuff for the next 41 days. This thing will be live. We're trying to get it funded to bring Futility into your living room. I promise you, you will not regret becoming a part of the Futility Kickstarter, the greatest game to hopefully be made. That will take over the world one day. Not take over the world, but like put smiles on people's faces all over the world. That's the goal.
That's the goal.
Right, Ken?
That's the goal.
That's the goal.
There you go.
For Ken Knapsack, Eliot Dewberry, Ikaika Shiva, the Hawaiian Hunk, the Prince of the Islands, Aloha Friday. I'm Josh Macuga. Remember, every single day you choose positivity. It's an active choice. Call somebody, text them, tell them you love them. It matters. It's way easier to love than hate. Find the good. We'll see you on Monday.